So today I'm here to talk to you about the newest player that's going to be added to the Ducks on the Pond Choice Pack that's coming into the store June 5th, also known as this Friday. So if you haven't noticed, there's been a couple other content creators that have kind of teased and also revealed some other cards in the game. So I'm not going to put those cards on screen because I don't want to take away from their reveals. What I'll do is I'll leave their links to their channels and their reveals in the pinned comment and also in the description, so go check them out. It's going to be Finn for the Win and also Movie Gaming TV. They released 2 cards that are in the pack that comes out this Friday, like I've mentioned. So I'm here to reveal the third one, and of course I kind of teased it out with this image on my Twitter yesterday. If you don't follow that, go follow it. The link is in the description. But a lot of you guys came up with some crazy ideas, and a lot of you guys put some detective work and saw some stuff there, but we'll go for that. We'll talk about that in a second. So before we get into who this player is, let me just kind of break down the pack for you so that you at least have an idea of what to expect come Friday when it does get released. So the pack is going to cost you 35,000 stubs. There is a limit of 2 that you can purchase, and there's going to be 2 rounds, and you're guaranteed to at least get the base round. So there's going to be a base and a rare, and that rare round you're going to have a 1 in 4 chance of getting. So that kind of breaks down the price, the 2 rounds, and the chances of getting that rare round. So the base round is going to have 5 players, and the rare round is going to have 3. So there's a total of 8 players in the pack, or like in that whole like pool of players that you can get. So it's kind of like the prospect pack that's kind of happened, and then also last year kind of like the finest packs that they were doing. So that kind of gives you an idea of what to expect, a little bit of a breakdown for the pack, and I think I covered all the bases there. So let's talk about who this player is. And like I've mentioned, I've kind of teased it with the image of who it was going to be. And like I said, a lot of you guys came up with some crazy detective work. A lot of you guys were looking at facial hair, what was going on in the background. A lot of you guys were looking at the score and like who may have been up in the lineup. Like, there's no reason to go Sherlock Holmes on this. This was literally just me hopping into a game, taking a screenshot, and then putting it on Twitter and saying, oh my gosh, who is this going to be? So the player is going to be the 2016 Silver Slugger, Daniel Murphy. I know some of you guys came up with the idea that maybe it's the Mets version of Daniel Murphy or a couple other things like this, but or like that. And some of you guys guessed it. Some of you guys guessed Daniel Murphy. So here are his stats. So let's take a look at the stats for the 94 overall Silver Slugger, Daniel Murphy, for his 2016 season. And second base primary, first and third secondaries. When you look at his fielding at 71, arm 64, accuracy 80, and reactions at 74, I definitely think first base is a little bit better for him than any other position. And when you look at his hitting stats at 125 and 114 for contact, power at 85 and 74, and of course vision at 105. You know, I'm not going to say this guy is going to light up the board. He's going to hit a bunch of home runs. He's going to be the best player in the game. But for a BR option or a cheap option for those guys who are doing no money spent or just kind of tight on stubs and they need someone to help with the lineup, get a lefty bat in there, I think Daniel Murphy could be a solid option. Like I said, I know he's not going to be the best player in the game, but for a cheap option to put at first, second, or third, you know, give you a lefty bat, this may not be the worst thing. So like I said, I think the contact wise, the power numbers, they're there. They're not the best, but they're definitely there. And of course vision. So I think this card is going to be pretty decent. I like Daniel Murphy's swing. I think it's kind of like a slappy swing that works. He definitely has that sneaky pop in the bat, and like I mentioned, he should be pretty cheap. I think he's going to be an okay option to have in a lineup if you need a lefty bat. And again, I don't think this card is going to be too terrible. So that's really about it, guys. I hope you did enjoy this reveal. If you guys are new to the channel and enjoy MLB content, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure you check out the other content creators that revealed and also will be revealing the other players that are in the pack. And that's about it. I'll catch you all in the next video, guys. I'm going to leave you with 2 videos on screen now. If you haven't checked them out, go and check them out. And that's it. Peace.